Hello and welcome. So, I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic Crossword, and this has been published on Saturday, the 11th of January 2025. It's been set by Hurley. A little look back in my records show that the puzzles in December we had from Hurley, one was completed in just under 12 minutes, and one was just over 19 minutes. I mean, in the last 4 or 5 have been in that kind of 10 to 20 minute range, so bit of variability in them, but hopefully hoping for one of the quicker ones. First appearance from early in 2025, so I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Clean Media Boss's vehicle. Something Ed, I suppose. Sorcha's sister is holding frame. Chassis. There you are. Hidden word. Dreadful poorness. No energy. One who might help with funds. That's poorness. That's an anagram. I'll see what's come up there. Sponsor, that is. Sponsor. Yes. Song starts to produce sweet and lilting melody. Song starts. PSP. Pairs? I don't know. Supporting English competitor, one coming first. English competitor. Supporting English competitor. At large, tree growing on mountain. A large tree, so that's AL. Tree. AL large tree. Mountain Everest. Be hesitant following change. Be hesitant following change. Dog trail change. Is that an anagram of? No, there's no real anagram there. B could be live, I suppose. Follow meat shop to rise and rise in an unusual way. What? Meat shop to rise and rise. Meat shop to rise and rise in it. Is that just an anagram of rise and rise? Unusual way. Welcoming Democrat. Site change ruled. Site change. Welcoming Democrat. So that's an anagram of site with a D in it, I think. Changed. A ruling is an edict. There we are. Okay. Stipulation in favour of protective gear snubbed. I feel like apron is protective gear, but I don't think so. Pro is favour of. Stipulation in favour of. Protective gear. Snubbed. Don't think there's an anagram. I don't think gear is an anagram. Poet Stephen, welcome shop customer. What? Welcome shop customer. Is that a client, customer, buyer? Is that a hidden word? Don't think so. Poet Stephen. Poet is bard. Stephen, welcome. God, I don't know what's going on. I hope it's not a specific named poet. I don't think it is. Musical instrument is brought over by sailor. Sitar is backwards with a tar for sailor. US uncle, so Uncle Sam brought round hot potato hash, hot potato dish. Mash. There we are, mash. Okay, Sam backwards. Story of novel, power and destiny. Story of novel, power and destiny. I want to put doom, but power is a P. What's this again? Cleaned vehicle, moped, moped. There we are. There's my power. Destiny is story of novel. Okay. What's this? City one missed when abroad. Is that Des Moines? I haven't seen that in a crossword yesterday, so that goes in straight away. Because I couldn't do it then. Awkward position where sides meet in remote area. Sides meet, it will be L and R, right and left, I guess. Awkward position. If that's awkward position is a Where sides meet in remote area is a... I don't know. Can't think of either of those, okay. Reptile, featured in Aesop regularly, is an ASP, ASP, alternate letters. Agent sat around to be still, so I assume that's an anagram of agent sat, which makes it... static, state... stagnate, I think that is. Stagnate, it's got two A's, T-E, I think that's stagnate, yes. Dark, extremely retro hat. Oh my word. Dark, beginning with S. Extremely retro, so extremely retro would be an RO, but I can't see where that would go. Dark, sombra, row, okay. In full agreement, global body, surmounting hatred, accepts nothing. Gosh, in full agreement, global body is the UN, UNESCO, surmounting hatred, so in full agreement is something, I would think. Hatred accepting nothing is... can't think. Okay, that's gone. Impartiality, feature of blonde is being fairness, I think, is fairness. Fighter's grudge, so fighter could be Ali, Muhammad Ali. Grudge about fee is raised at the start. Fighter's grudge. Okay. Mood of agency worker here in centre. Agency worker, I think, is a temp, isn't it? Temper, temper, centre of here is ER. Highland wear, kilt, and outfits left inside, so kit going around at left, L for left. Secure space on way up, more and room, so that's a bit of an oldie goldie. Oh, another down. Small amount ultimately spent on publicity material. That's a tad, isn't it? T ad. Okay, that looks a bit happier. No idea what's going in there. Story of novel. That one I don't know. What's this? Psalm, I think that is PSALM. Produce. Oh, it is. It's a starts too. Just an acrostic. Supporting English. One coming first. Forerunner, I think that is. Forerunner. Supporting for runner. Yes. Okay. What's that? Curd. Remote area. Awkward position is, assuming that is R and L, where sides meet, and I think it is. Okay, what's this? A large tree growing on mountain. A large tree growing on mountain. Older? No. This one, be hesitant. Okay, that's E, following hesitant following change R. So, what's change? Edit? No. B. Okay. Meat shop to rise and rise. Okay, that looks like an anagram rise and rise, doesn't it? I can't think what a meat shop to rise and rise in an unusual way. Well, okay, what's this? Stipulation in favour of protective gear snubbed. In favour of is pro. Stipulation is a what is this? Protective gear snubbed. Pro stipulation is a proviso. Provisor. Isn't visor being protective gear, which has been snubbed? Take the R off. Oh dear. This does look like it's welcome poet Stephen. Is this a specific poet? Welcome shop customer. Is that a spender? I think that's a spender, isn't it? I would have to guess that's a spender. I'm going to leave that for now, and confirm it with that down clue. But I think that's Stephen Spender, whoever that is. So now I've got some problems. Fighter's grudge about fee is raised at the start. A fighter's What's this again? This was in full agreement is UN surmounting hatred exceptional. So there's my nothing. So hatred is a word I can't think of a synonym for. If you're in full agreement, you're in unanimity. I don't think that's the word. Be hesitant following change. So hesitant is it following a change. Change is edit, but I don't think that's going to be the answer. Editor. Be. I think we're just looking for a word that means to be. So that'd be like live normally. A large tree, so that's either A, well it's A for A, and then large tree is either just put a large tree there, growing on mountain, or to give the name of a mountain, my Alpine, a large pine, there we are, okay. Oh gosh, what's this? Fighter's grudge about fee is raised. And this one, meat shop to rise, and rise in an unusual way. I think that's a this isn't something like restaurant, meat shop. I think we've got rise at the end, which is going to be, what is going to be, RIS, a RIS. But what's the start? How's this shop to rise? Meat shop. Yeah, not nice. This one, awkward position where sides meet in remote area. C something. I think that's C something, R something, L, E. I mean, that would. There's not many letters that would go in there, are there? Let's think. Let's take that out for a minute. I keep thinking desert as a remote area, but car, call. I mean, it feels like it should be U, curlew. But that doesn't work. C-U-E-W. I assume it's not east and west. Corner. I think north and east. Is that right? Corner. You're in an awkward position as a corner. Where sides meet is a corner, and a remote area is a remote area. Is a corner, I suppose. I think that's a triple definition. Story of novel. Novel Power and Destiny. Plot. P-lot. Okay. Lot is your destiny, yep. Okay, so gosh, I've got 4 left at 12 minutes, my kind of standard place I like to get to. Fighter's grudge about fee is raised at the start. Fighters grudge. I don't know. I can't think what a grudge is. It's Okay, I'm gonna just put myself on pause while I have a think about these because I don't think they're going to come quickly. Okay, you can see I've bunged in rotisserie as the meat shop. Wow, so we've got an arrow to rise. So what does this make this one down here? Fighter's grudge. Fee, I was thinking, is a price, but I don't think that really works. Spot, spat, spat. Grudge is a spat. Fighter's grudge, spat. Is raised, SI. Cool. back to hold, back to pause. So, excuse me. Okay, so I think in full agreement is unanimous. Oh blast! I've gone the wrong way. Let's come back to that. Make unanimous, which makes that. What would that be? Animus. Animus. Okay, gosh, wow. And then this was a T. Stagnate. T-E-R. I was thinking falter. Changes. Yeah, falter. Be hesitant. Falter. F-alter. Okay, which just leaves this one over here now. Which I feel like is spotline. Fighter's grudge is spat. Spat-like. Price is raised at front. At the start. At the start is Fighter's grudge about fee. Fee is a price. Oh golly, what is this? Something P, something T, something I, something E. Assuming spender is correct, I think it probably is. So welcome shopper, welcome shop customer. Yeah, welcome shop customer would be someone who comes in and spends money. And if it isn't, I'm going to be angry, unless there's a reason this says it isn't. A pugilist, fighters. Spitfire. Now, Spitfire, I think it is. It's a Spitfire grudge. Fee is raised, FIR, with spite around it. Yep, so there we are. Spender, I guess. There we go, 2101. Okay, got there eventually. Yeah, that was a little bit tougher than I'd like, but those last 4 clues, I mean, that was a good 9 minutes, wasn't it? Let's go through the clues. Okay, because that was a little bit hard in places. So, if you clean, you mop, and immediate boss is an ed for editor, and a vehicle is a moped. We've got a hidden word here in Sorsha's sister. Holding is the hidden word indicator, and a frame is a chassis. So, yeah, you can see chassis hidden in Sorsha, beginning in Sorsha. Dreadful poorness is saying there's an anagram. Dreadful is saying there's an anagram of poorness, but we need take the E out of that. So, and then one who might help with funds is a sponsor. A psalm is a song, and we literally say the starts to, and those 5 words produce sweet and lifting melody. Nice acrostic there. Supporting is for, if you're for someone you support them. E for English, competitor is a runner, and one who comes first is a forerunner. It's a bit of an old chestnut, this one. A large tree, A-L, pine, and growing on a mountain would be alpine. Yeah, definitely seen that before somewhere in the past. If you are hesitant, then you falter, so you be hesitant, you falter, and F for following, and changes to alter. Okay, so a meat shop is apparently a rotisserie. It is a word I know, but I would not have been able to say it to you. It's specifically a meat shop. But I think they have like chicken cooking on spits, but don't quote me on that. And we've got an anagram of to, rise, rise. So those 3 words, to, rise, rise. Unusual way of telling it's an anagram. Welcoming Democrats, I put a D, site changed, ruling. So ruling is an edict. We've got an anagram of site, indicated by changed, and then that is going to welcome a D for Democrats. Cool. A stipulation is a proviso. In favour of is to be pro. Think of pros and cons. Pro. And a protective gear is the visor, but it is snubbed, so take the R off of that. Stephen Spender is a poet, I guess. I don't know. And obviously a welcome shop customer. Well, somebody comes and spends cash in your shop is definitely welcome. A musical instrument is a sitar. We've got is brought over, so turn is put SI for is brought over, and a sailor is a tar, which is just a bit of knowledge you need to learn for crosswords. We've got mash is a hot potato, is a potato dish. We've got the US uncle, which is Uncle Sam, brought round, so turn that to give the mass, and then hot is H for hot. We've got a story of a novel, that's the plot. We've got P for power, and your lot is your destiny. Power and lot. We've got the city of Des Moines, which is the capital of state capital of Iowa in the USA, which is an anagram of one missed. And when abroad is telling you that's an anagram. Okay, complex one. I think this is a triple definition. So an awkward position. If you're in an awkward position, you're in a corner. The sides of something meet at a corner, and a remote area is a corner. You know, far-flung corner of the world. A reptile is asp, so the type of snake. Asp is a reptile, and that is featured in Aesop regularly. So we've got the first, third, and fifth letters of Aesop, as indicated by regularly. Agent sat is an anagram of stagnate. Around is telling you it's an anagram, and to be still is to stagnate. Dark is somber, and extremely retro, saying take the extremes of retro, so the R and the O, and that gives you the sombrero, which is a hat. If you're in full agreement, then you are unanimous. The global body we were looking for is the UN, the United Nations. That's on top of surmounting, because it's a downplay, it's surmounting hatred, which is animus, which is accepting an O for nothing. Whoa. Hard one to get to, that one. Easy to biff, unanimous, which I did eventually, I think. Double definition here of fairness, which is, you know, if your impartiality is fairness, and feature of a blonde person is fairness. I think, did I do this one? Yes. A fighter's grudge is spite, and that is going around. No, sorry. A fighter is a Spitfire, so Spitfire plane. A grudge is spite, going around. The first letters of Phi is raised, the FIR, which is indicated by star. So start spite around fur. Mood of agency worker. So mood is a temper, and an agency worker is a temp, and here in centre, so the centre letters of here are the ER to add on the end. Highland wear is a kilt, and an outfit left inside, so we've got left inside of kit. Kit is outfit. Secure, so if you secure something, you moor it. You secure a boat, you moor it, and a space on the way up, so we've got room going upwards. Room is a space. And finally, a small amount is a tad. Ultimately spent is the T, and publicity material is an ad. So there we go, all done. 2101. A little bit stuck on those last four there, but got there eventually, so I'm pleased to finish that one. Thanks for watching.